Hi, Eddie from TANDEM magazine here, and we're with artist Ryan Turley, who will be doing an amazing installation at the Out Hotel in March. So Ryan, can you tell us a little bit about what you have planned?
Yeah, we're still in sort of the planning stages and we're hashing things out still, but what I am working with right now is film and screening, so creating these different paintings in space using lights and synthetic lighting, and I've used natural lighting before with this film, and now experimenting with it with synthetic lights and LEDs and different sorts of tube lightings. And I use this film, and it's called diffraction grating film. Mm-hmm. And what it does, it splits white light, or actually, I mean, it can split colored light as well, but what it does with white light is it transforms it into a prism effect. And so it becomes these explosions of rainbow color basically throughout the whole space.
Can we try to show, get a sense of what's happening? And so you're going to do this effect, but on a very large scale.
Right. So sort of, this is sort of a sketch for me behind me.
You want to show us some?
Yeah. So what this is just sort of just using the film and the lighting and just playing around with different sort of forms and what light will do.
Yeah.
And what I think what I will continue to work with is using and sandwiching the film between plexi. So basically what that does is it actually creates more of a sheen to it, and it tightens up the film, and it creates even more diffraction than before.
Do you have an idea of what the effect is going to look like installed, or is it sort of you're going to feel it out once you get there?
It's kind of intuitive, but I mean, it's going to look like we discussed stalactites, so these very sharp angles coming down from the ceiling, no soft edges, and basically around a couple hundred of these in sort of a smaller space, so that it really just explodes all over the place and shoots light. And also using mirrors, we're gonna try using some of these double-sided mirrors so that they reflect as well. So you can sort of get, that effect with both of them. So it'll just keep duplicating itself, continuously. But yeah, I think it's gonna be slightly intuitive and slightly planned, sort of 50-50. I never know exactly what it's gonna look like, but I have a general idea. So.
I could tell you like taking things and magnifying them. Can you tell us a little bit? I mean, this isn't what you're gonna be installing, but this is so great over here.
Yeah.
Your sticker collection.
Thanks. So this piece over here was dealing with dualities and sort of happy, sad, good and bad, right and wrong, and where I do think is the strongest sort of way to express is the gray areas that were not any of these things, and we use these expressions like, oh, I'm sad, or I'm happy, or that's good, or that's bad, and none of us really live in that area, and we live in this gray area. So just dealing with these dualities and being able to sort of split the difference and be like, well, where are we exactly? So in this one, it's basically thousands of happy face stickers, quite simply, that make the skull and crossbones, and then there's thousands of skull and crossbones that make the happy face. And so the image, depending on the lighting, can sort of disappear and within itself, and then sort of reappear as you walk by it.
Yeah, I love how you use things that, stickers or the rainbows and lights, like the film use, and like I've seen that in science class.
Yeah, well, I try to use objects that we're familiar with and that we feel, I'm dealing with some sort of issues related to sexuality and have your themes, but I don't want to hit you over the head with it. I want it to be accessible, familiar, and therefore you're able to go into the piece and bring out of it what you want.
Yeah,
so I'm not, spelling it out for you, but it could just be, oh, I like those stickers, or you could spend time with it and maybe make your own assumptions of what it means to you or to me. So
everyone has a childhood memory.
Absolutely.
Of stickers.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I can't believe you're planning such a huge work out of this studio.
Yeah, I know. I tend to take everything down and then build up. And I mean, I'm lucky to be able to even support myself in this studio right now. So it's space is tight, but it doesn't. I normally sort of have everything pushed against one wall, and I'm working in that sort of squared out area and making a mess. So I cleaned up for you guys today. But
it's going to be amazing seeing just like this little taste
Yeah,
the
I'm
full
excited.
extent.